Hi friends, it's me again. We haven't done the black lip in a hot minute, but she's back today. I wanted to do a quick little video. This is going to be a two-parter, so I'm going to do the second part after this, but this one is going to be things not to do on your DCP or your Disney College program. If you don't know, I've done 2 programs now. Your girl's seasoned. I'm old. So these are things that I just personally say to avoid if you want to have a good time and you also don't want to get fired and or deported if you're me. Obviously some of these things are a little bit more serious if you're like me and on an international program, because I can literally get deported if I get fired. But also if you get termed, it's not a fun experience. You literally have 24 hours to leave. You have to be out the next day by 11, I'm pretty sure. You still get charged that week's rent. It's a hot mess. It's so expensive. You gotta find a place to live. Don't do it. So on top of like logistical things here, there's like some like socially things, but we're gonna start off with logistical things. First things, like I said, anything that's against the rules, it's gonna get you fired. And I know like a lot of people on the DCP are like young. This is the first time they've ever like lived alone, like not with their parents, and like they're just here to have a good time. They want an excuse to move out. They want to do something fun. They like Disney. As much as you feel like you have this new found like independence, don't break the rules to enjoy it. I noticed this is like especially hard with internationals because like drinking age in my country is 18 or 19 years old. Drinking age in the States is 21. So people can like fully party here, but they're not legal to party in the States. And I know there's a lot of like temptation, which like sounds like I'm a mom. Who am I? Hello, plane, stop it. I know this is a thing, but like don't do anything that's gonna risk your job. And I know personally people who have underage drank. Everyone knows someone. It's a thing. We know what happens. We know that people underage drink. We know that people smoke. There's people that smoke weed. I've done none of them because I'm scared of being deported, and also I'm really old, so I was never underage on either of my programs. I was gonna point at my balloons that say 25, but I put them too far away for them to be in the background. I feel like people think that they're being like safe and they think that they're like in a safe space, but you never know when someone's gonna tell on you. You never know when a friend of a friend is there. You never know when you're gonna have a roommate that doesn't end up liking you and ends up making a YouTube video talking about how you underage drank, which is like really sketchy, and even though they didn't use your name, like someone's gonna find out who you are. You just never know. So don't break the rules, don't underage drink, don't smoke weed. It's literally not worth it at all. There will be plenty of time for you to drink a $12 margarita in Epcot when you're 21. I promise. So now on to like job-y type of things. I do not recommend waiting till the last minute to either figure out how to get to a location or to pick up your costume for that location. I didn't have to do traditions on my last program because I'd already done it, blah blah blah. It's a whole thing. I didn't have to do traditions, so I just went straight into training. So I essentially needed my blueberry costume right away, first day of training, and they didn't tell me where to go. And I went to three different costuming locations for a universal costume, the character attendant costume, and I couldn't find shorts that fit. I also could rarely find shirts that fit. They were always sold out of my size, or there was like buttons missing. The zippers were always broken on the Fantasyland costume one. So I always kept billing costumes out. I would rather be like billed a little bit on my paycheck and then reimburse at the end of my program for having too many costumes out than be returning costumes and then try to track them down. If you have a costume that you like, just hold on to it, wash it yourself. Pick up your costumes as soon as you pick up the shift if it's a different costume, especially for things like merchandise, because sizes are always super whack with Disney and you can never guarantee you're gonna get something that fits. And like I said, look up your location. Go on to like your merch exchange Facebook group, your character attendant Facebook group, ask people how to get to a location, because the last thing that you want to do when you're picking up a new location where you don't know your leaders, where you don't know your coordinators, where you don't know anyone, is to get lost and clock in late and get half a point and have everyone hate you. Lose track of your record card, which is definitely something that I did. I had a pristine record card for the first like month and a half of my program. I didn't have any half points, no nothing. I showed up every day. I was on time. It was golden. Then I was late one day because I messed up the buses, and then I accidentally didn't show up to a shift another day, and then I thought I worked a dinner shift and I worked a breakfast shift, and just like that, I had 3 points, which is an attendance reprimand. So look at your record card, know how close you are. If you know that you're like a half point away from getting a reprimand, you don't really want a reprimand, because I don't know, Transfer Genie has like weird stuff about that. Make sure that you take that one bus earlier, you leave 10 minutes before, you give yourself enough walk time, things like that, because you don't want to screw yourself over just because you lost track of what days your points expire on your record card. Don't be scared to pick up new locations. I was nervous about this. Every time that I would get scheduled a new location, I'd be like a little nervous and I would think about giving it away, and I was always glad that I kept it. Like Gaston was a shift where I was like, I literally don't know how to get there. It ended up being one of the funnest shifts. So don't be nervous to pick up new locations. Everyone's there to help you out. Like I said, give yourself plenty of time so you don't get lost, so you can figure out where you're going. But it's always super fun to meet new people, to work new locations and new environments. Super, super fun. I'm so sorry that a lot of these are for like merchandise and stuff like that, and attendant who are globally trained. But for other people, don't be scared to pick up packs. Pack is super fun. It gives you an excuse to work in Magic Kingdom if you're not status in Magic Kingdom and you can't pick up anywhere else in Magic Kingdom, and you get a new fun costume for it. Don't focus on negativity and drama. Honestly, there's nothing more exhausting in this world than focusing on negativity and letting people bring you down. People that focus really, really hard on how they're tired and how their hours are too long, or how they don't have enough hours and they're broke and they feel like they aren't doing anything with their life and they spent too much money on food and their coordinator was mean to them once and their trainer called them by the wrong name. Those people exhaust me and aren't gonna have a good time. I want to feed into the tea. But I had a great summer because I just focused on me. I stayed out of everything. Like, I just minded my own business, lived my best life, and I had a great time. There's other people that got really, really like down on themselves and really like involved in like every single little thing and were super stressed out all the time, and those people didn't have a good time. If you just focus on having fun and staying in your own lane and living your own life, you'll have a better time than everyone else. I can promise you that. Do not stress about content. I feel like nowadays more than ever, it is a thing where people get really excited when they get accepted into their DCP because they're like, oh my god, I want to become a DCP vlogger. Don't do it. I've said this before. I made videos because I've been on YouTube for 10 years this December. Your girl is old. I was already vlogging, I was already making videos, I already have my whole life on the internet, so for me, like, this is normal. I'm super comfortable talking to a camera, I'm fine bringing a camera in public, I can edit pretty quickly, I know how to push content out. Like, I'm just used to it. If you're someone that's like really weird in front of a camera and doesn't like taking photos and has no knowledge of Final Cut Pro, even though that's what they wanted to download, or I don't know, if you're someone that has no interest in creating content outside of your creating content to try and like blow up and be like the next DCP vlogger, like, literally don't focus on content. Like, it doesn't matter. Your chances of blowing up are this big unless you are like a rich, thin, attractive, usually in entertainment, let's be honest, person. You're probably not going to blow up really fast, or unless you like already have a predetermined platform, and in that case you're already a content creator, it's a whole different thing. But don't focus on content. If you're only there for 6 months, you will hate yourself if you go out and spend a whole day not having fun but just filming because you have notes you need to film, and then taking that footage and bringing it home and spending 3 hours at the end of your night editing and importing everything, and then trying to upload to your own DCP Wi-Fi, which is absolute trash. So then it doesn't upload, and then you're mad because you missed a day of your uploads. Like, it's not worth it. It's literally just, it's so not worth it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. If you think that it'll be fun to have memories, then like take a bunch of footage and like store them somewhere and edit it and upload it when you get home. That's what I've done as well. I have so much footage from the summer that I still haven't put out yet because I wasn't about to spend 3 hours every single night trying to edit footage to get it up when I could spend that 3 hours going to Magic Kingdom and watching the fireworks, or going and dancing to Move It, Shake It, or riding my favorite ride 6 times, or meeting my favorite characters. Take your time at Disney and cherish it, and don't waste it on stupid things that aren't going to get you anywhere in life and are just going to make you annoyed, honestly. Also, on that note, I made a joke about this where like all these girls use these like gross orange Lightroom presets, and like, you gonna be mad at yourself if you edit all your photos so Mickey Mouse looks like he's wearing orange instead of red in 10 years. So take photos that are actual photos and don't curate them intensely because they look so dumb. I'm offending every white girl in the Disney community with this video. I'm so sorry. Don't do things that are going to be expensive when you know they're going to be expensive and they're unnecessary. This includes, if you have a car, using your car. There's literally free transportation with Disney, so you can take the bus. As much as it sucks to take the bus, if you're not running late and you have time, it saves you so much gas to just take the bus. Eating out, your girl ate out every single day, so like, I'm not here to judge, but eating out is expensive. Don't eat out every day. You don't need the new merchandise. As much as I own this many Spirit jerseys, you don't need them. So maybe don't go buy the newest merch as soon as it comes out, because chances are it's gonna end up at an outlet store or Cast Connection or something like that very soon. So don't waste all your money on stupid things. I think that's it. I feel like, okay, I'm in a good mood today. So I feel like I just need to like get it all out. All the negativity is out of me now. I feel great. Thank you for watching. I do have a bunch of videos coming up. And like I said, part 2, I'm gonna have a video on things to do on your DCP, so I'd recommend subscribing to wait for that. I also have like more vlogs and stuff like that coming out as well, so please subscribe. Welcome, join the family. All my links to all my other social medias will also be down below. I'm always there. If you ever want to be a part of like a Q&A video or anything like that, hit me up on Instagram. That's always where I take like all my answers from, and I will see you guys in a couple days as well.